Hello everybody, and in today's video, I'll be showing you guys a step-by-step guide for soloing hardcore mode in TDS. Now I should say that this method won't work if you don't join a ranked battlefield elevator match, so it can't be through the match finder, it has to be an elevator match. The towers you'll need for this strategy are the Commander, Mercenary Base, Ranger, Pursuit, and Military Base. Now before you press ready, you'll want to place down a level 0 military base and wait for it to spawn in 6 Humvees. This does take around 5 minutes, so I'll go on and speed up the video as to not make you guys wait. Once 6 Humvees are spawned in, you'll want to go on and ready up and then skip the first 3 waves. You'll see me use auto skip for this, though it's not needed for this to work. After making it to wave 4, go on and start upgrading the military base to level 3. I should note that placement is key for this method to work, so be sure to watch the video all the way through. And there we go. Once you have your military base upgraded, you'll want to place down a level 1 pursuit to take care of the light enemies. Be sure to skip wave 12 as soon as you can, or else you'll die to the balloon enemies. It's also important to skip wave 14 in order to give the pursuit lead detection. Now that we have the level 1 pursuit, it's time to upgrade the military base to level 4. It is important that you're moving the pursuit in order to target the enemies that get out of range. With that military base upgraded to level 4, place the level 0 mercenary base in the same location as you see me do. After placing your merc base, you want to go on and place another 4 level 4 military bases and make sure you're upgrading each of them one by one. Don't be afraid to use your airstrikes on the hidden bosses or fallen reapers whenever it's needed. Now it's time to place a level 1 commander. With that done, you'll want to upgrade your pursuit to level 3 and then place down an additional 2 level 3 pursuits. Now that you have your pursuits placed and upgraded, work on leveling your mercenary base to level 3 in order to get the damage bonus. And with that done, you can now upgrade your commander to level 2. I should note that it's important that you're using the call to arms buff whenever you can, for it will save you money because then you won't have to use as many airstrikes. But with that out of the way, place 2 more level 3 pursuits, and again, you want to upgrade them one by one. Now with the pursuits upgraded and the Gravedigger defeated, it's time to start placing 7 level 0 rangers. And also be sure that they're in range of the call to arms buff. Now with those guys placed, it's time to add an additional 2 level 2 commanders and start chaining their buffs. With that done, it's time to max out 2 of the pursuits and make sure you go the top path. This part will take a bit, so just make sure you're moving the pursuits and using your airstrikes whenever they're available. And here we go. Now that you have 2 of your pursuits maxed out, you'll want to start upgrading all of your rangers to level 2. After upgrading your rangers to level 2, it's time to max out one of your commanders. And after maxing out the commander, it's time to start maxing out the pursuits. And again, you'll want to use the top path and do each of them one by one. It's also a good idea to use the APCs whenever they're available, as they'll help with crowd control. And with the pursuits all maxed out, it's time to upgrade all of the rangers to level 3. After you have all of your rangers upgraded to level 3, it's time to max out all of your commanders. With the commanders maxed out, it's now time to max out your first mercenary base. You'll want to have the troops be 2 riflemen and 1 medic. Now it's time to max out all of the level 3 rangers. With the rangers maxed out, it's now time to place and then max out 2 mark bases at the end of the path. And you'll want one of those mark bases to have 3 riflemen, with the other having 2 riflemen and a medic. It's also important that you're calling in the support troops whenever you can. Now that you have your merc bases placed and maxed out, it's time to place a commander and level them up in order to bait the stuns. And lastly, you'll want to max out all of your military bases to level 5. From here on out, just keep spamming your damage buffs as well as moving the pursuits to the middle whenever you start to get overwhelmed. It's also important that you move and keep stun baiting the Void Reaver using the spare commander. By doing this, you can keep the Call to Arms buff active on all your main troops, which if you don't keep up, you won't triumph this mode. Lastly, it's vital that once the Void Reaver is at 400 to 500,000 HP, that you swap 2 of the merc bases to using all riot soldiers, and the other to 2 riot soldiers and 1 medic. And once again, just make sure that you're microing your commanders and keeping the Void Reaver baited, or else you won't do enough damage on time. There we go, that's how we can easily solo hardcore mode without using any event towers. And if you guys found this to be helpful, then please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. And with all that said, have a wonderful rest of your day.